Greetings seniors. So as of today we are going to show you the site that we made for Devloop Web App 2 Track, the AIT placement site, which took us around 15 days from designing to writing the code and debugging it. Everything was done in 15 days. We learned a lot and we did a lot. Now we are going to discuss how we made it, what was the thought process, what was the idea that we had, how we made the whole site in 15 days and what we learned. We'll start by each section, how the site goes on, and then the person who made it, the person who did a lot of code in that, will explain it how it happened. So first, this is the login page which was made by Kamakshi Dikshit, and she'll continue from here. Kamakshi, please.
Thank you, Abhinav. So first of all, in this website, you have to register yourself before logging into this. So for that, just click into that register button. Here you have to fill all these fields. In first name, you have to fill your name. Last name is not compulsory. You can skip that if you want to. In the year, graduation year, you have to select one for second, third, fourth. In the branch, you have to select your branch. And then you have to fill your email ID. Please remember that if you have filled that email ID once, you cannot fill that again. So, and email ID should be correct one. After that, you have to fill your registration ID, which is a 5-digit number, and it actually takes 5-digit number. So you have to fill a 5-digit number, and then you have to put your password. And after that, you have to confirm your password. And then click on the register button. If you will skip any of the compulsory field, then you will get a pop-up message showing that you have not filled the field correctly. So here it's showing that you are registered. Now email ID, you have to put your email ID here, and by default it's set as a user student in the role. So put a password and email ID and log in into the website. So basically this is the dashboard and it is made by Abhinav. So from here Abhinav will continue. Abhinav.
Okay, thank you, Kamakshi. So this is the core site, the core page of our website, which is going to show all the data necessary. Our whole idea was to keep the site simple and plain, one-page site, which will give you all the necessary data that you need if you are looking for any company or any notice about any company or intern, anything that you're looking for. It should be fast and easy. So this is what we have gone through. We made a database with all of the notices and ideas that are coming in, all of the database that is coming into the TPO. He checks it out, sees it like if this is working or not, if this is important or not. He posts it here, and students can go and check out all of the data they want about the company, any detail, type, part-time, intern. They can add in various other details like the CTC, the basic growth, everything else. Anything that the TP wants to add, it can be added easily over here. The site is pretty simple, and we try to make a search function which works very well, which will let you search through various companies if you are looking for a specific ideal company. Like if you're looking for code brainers, here they are. Isn't it amazing? Like we did everything about it. Sidebar is still in development, but the whole idea is to one page would be latest and the home page, the page that you're seeing right now, and the other page would be past stats. Like if you want to go through and know about various other companies, how many students get placed into those companies, what is the intern type, everything. And there would also be a connection to the Anubhav AITOSS.club site, which would let you learn more from your seniors, their experience, how was their experience for the interviews, how did they prepare, and how did they crack it. Everything is amazing. Now students can log out if they want to, log out if they want to. So now I'll show you the admin side of the portal. Now this is the admin side of the whole portal where admin can add other pages from the editor. If he wants, he can write the company name and type CTC. The first three are important. They are necessary for the whole idea and everything to pass on. But this is for the unnecessary details, like the details that come in through the messages, the mails. That is necessary, but is not templated into any sort of info. Here we have some tags that can be added in for the search, and you can also upload attachments if you want to the TPO. If there is any PDF file, the question statement, problem statements, anything, it can be uploaded here. There's submit button where you can submit the whole idea and it will go. Uh, we have the edit and delete section. This is still in development. We wanted to show like if you want, the TP will see the data and edit straight over from here. He does not have to change. So this is the whole idea and the thought process that we went through. I hope you like it. Now my friend Anand will talk about the backend and the whole structure of the site, how the whole site was made, how the database was managed and everything.
Thank you, Abhinav. So I will be explaining the backend which I have created on the Node.js, and for the database I had used the MongoDB. In the config.js I had configured my MongoDB and connected it with the database system. If we move further, we will go to the async.js, and in which I had defined my async handler function through which the JavaScript code will not stop. If I will calling a function, I will calling anything from the API, it will move further, and if it will fetch the data, then it will display it. And the r.js, here I have used the JWT token for the security of the security of the data. And in the error.js, I handled all the error responses through which can occur in the system. If we move further, here in the users.model.js, I had defined all the necessary data which is needed for a user to log in. If we move further on the controller, here I am checking for the register. First, I will check that if the data given by the user is already registered or not. If he had given the email is already registered, then it will display a message of already registered. If the registration ID is already been in our database, then it will display a message with already registered with the registration number. And if the registration ID is not of the 5 digits, then it will also display a error message. And if it will pass all the criteria of the then a user will be created in my database with all these details. Here the login function will check whether the user which is logging into our website is authenticated or not. And if you move from the admin section, the required details are that he can add or delete a notice from the database, for which I had defined the controller.js in notice. And from here I had defined a function add notice in which he can also add the required files if needed. I had used our local storage for the data upload but in the future we can use Firebase or any other cloud platform for using our data, and it can pass a URL through which we can store in MongoDB and display the PDF. And here from this function he can call all the notices, and it can also delete notice from this. This is all we had done into the backend. This is all from my side, and Abhinav will explain the future scope of this project.
Thank you, Anand. So now we are going to talk about the scalability of this project and what are the future scopes, scope of improvement and everything else. There are a few bugs in the site, like the site still does not have those special type of edit access that we wanted to give to the admin. There are chances of design improvement, which I think are a bit better. We can add more stats. Stats page is a bit complicated and it would require a lot of data. But once completed, it would be one of the key parts of the site, which would tell us more about everything and how placements are taking place. We can improve more upon how data is being presented, we to pass it. We can also add in user area customization, where user can customize his whole profile and add in anything if he wants to. With this, we'd like to end our presentation, and the code is uploaded on github.com. We deployed our whole site on Heroku, our mentor, and then we deployed it. Right now, it is hosted at AIT-placement-slide-develop.herokuapp.com, and I hope you like it. Thank you. We learned, and I would like to thank Oasis Club for organizing this event. We learned a great deal through this event, like everything we know. I